Hi there, Rod here. I'm going to teach you how to save your PowerPoint presentation into video that you can actually post it in the future as an MP4 format. Let's go. Okay, we are here at my file. This is a PowerPoint presentation. As you can see here, there is a recording tab. Okay, normally the default of PowerPoint doesn't have a recording tab. So how will you use the recording tab, or how will the recording tab appears on your tab? Okay, go to File and then click Options below. Then upon clicking Option, look for the Customize ribbon. Customize ribbon, and then look for the main tabs. Okay, if you don't have your recording check here, you check it and then click OK. Okay, and then you have the recording tab there. Components of the recording tab: record slideshow, screenshot, screen recording, the video and audio, and then we have the save as show and export to video. Later on, we'll go back to this one. For now, let's try to record the slideshow. Record slideshow, click it, and then you will go to this interface. This is the interface of recording in PowerPoint. So as you can see here on the left side, you have record, and then you have stop, you have replay, and then notes if you would like to put notes before recording. And then the clear options here, you can actually clear the recording per slide or on all slides. And then you have the settings. Settings is here. Okay, for the microphone and also the camera. Okay, for now I have turned off the camera, and then the microphone is on. Okay, all right, scroll down. Okay, you here you can see the phone is activated, or the microphone is activated. It's activated and then activated, and you have the camera here. You can use the camera if you want to, or you just turn it off. Okay, you have the laser pointer here, and then you have a pen, a razor pen, and also a highlighter, and use this color for your highlights or your pen. Okay, let's start the record. Okay, click record. Hi there, our lesson for today is about early amphibian development, or the early development of Xenopus laevis. Then stop, you can try to play it again. Hi there, our lesson for today is about early amphibian development, or the early development of Xenopus laevis. There you
Right.
go.
This is
And then it will automatically go to the second slide. Apparently, I still have a recorded audio here. Let's try to.
right.
All
This
right,
is
see?
cleavage or segmentation in the early development of
Okay,
amphibian or the Xenopus laevis. So from 2 to 3 hours after fertilization, the zygote begins to divide.
okay,
This
I
is actually
recorded
called
that a while
cleavage.
ago. Okay,
Start na natin.
all right. And then try to have the third. Okay, here. Let's try. I have recorded something here also a while ago. Apparently, it's not there. Okay, let's try to record the third slide. Okay, but this time let's open our webcam. Okay, so the webcam is here, so you can see me. Okay, let's try to record. 3, 2, 1. At 16 to 64 cells, embryo is called a morula. It's also called the morula stage, where a solid ball of cells are being produced. At 128 cell stage, the embryo is a blastula, or we are in a blastula stage. Okay, replay natin.
16 to 64 cells. Embryo is called a morula. It's also called the morula stage, where a solid ball of cells are being produced. At 128 cell stage, the embryo is a blastula, or we are in a blastula stage.
Okay, so you're on. So if you didn't like the recording for each slide, you can actually change it. When the tayo sa second stage, you can have our different recording. So clear natin yung clear recordings on the current slide. Okay, so there's nothing to replace. So let's try to record again. Okay, cleavage or segmentation of the development of the Xenopus laevis. Okay, at 2 to 3 hours, the first cleavage forms on the posterior view. Cleavage or segmentation of the development of the Xenopus laevis. Okay, at 2 to 3 hours, the first cleavage forms on the posterior view. 16 to 64 cells, embryo. Ayan, so after we have finished, just close this one, and then you will go again to the main or the what do you call this, the home view of the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so it's here. This is the PowerPoint presentation. So if we want to save it as a video, okay, there are two ways to save it: as a show and as a video. So if you want to export it as a video, which is MP4, if you want to post it in your YouTube or you want to publish it, you can use export to video. But for this demonstration, it will take actually a few minutes to render the video. Okay, but for the demonstration purposes, we'll just save it as a show. Okay, save as a show. It will be in format of PowerPoint, but you cannot edit it. It looks like a video, but it's not a video format, which is MP4, but it's a PowerPoint format. Okay, let's try to save it. Okay, save it as early amphibian development. Overwrite it. Yes. Okay, and then let's try to check it. Desktop, and then let's open here it is, the early amphibian development. Hi there, our lesson for today is about early amphibian development, or the early development of Xenopus laevis. Cleavage or segmentation of the development of the Xenopus laevis. Okay, at 2 to 3 hours, the first cleavage forms on the posterior view. 16 to 64 cells. Embryo is called a morula. It's also called the morula stage, where a solid ball of cells are being produced. At 128 cell stage, the embryo is a blastula, or we are in a blastula stage. There you go. The whole PowerPoint presentation has been recorded, but of course for our demonstration, we just recorded a few from 1 to up to the third slide. Oh, that's it. It's really simple, and it's not really that complicated when you're trying to record your presentation using PowerPoint. You can ask your teacher or instructor if they will assign you to report on some topic. You can just ask them if you can record all your presentation, so you can edit it before you can actually present it. So that's it. You have a good day. I hope you learned something today, and take care.